It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You are tuned into Expresso. Thank you so much for doing that. We're going to continue what has been an awesome show thus far. Now, during the course of the last few weeks, obviously, we have been discussing everything vegan with our new friends from the non-profit organization Veganuary. Today, they're back for one last time, and I'm joined by Brett Thompson, the campaign manager for Veganuary SA, and Donovan Will, director of Pro-Veg South Africa. They're here to chat to us about this January campaign that really has been a success. I'm hoping so, because it's felt that way. And to introduce us to Pro-Veg South Africa, to give us some final words of wisdom and advice to all of those that have really embraced this opportunity and are wanting, moving forward, to take the Veganuary pledge beyond Veganuary. February, I don't know how we're going to make it.
We need to work on the name.
Yeah, you're going to have to work it into every month. But guys, welcome to it. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. The 2020 campaign, it seems like from a media perspective, has been a really big success. Maybe you can give us a bit of background as to just how far it's reached, and are you happy with what you've achieved?
Well, I'm happy that a lot more people can pronounce it better now.
Yeah.
But it's becoming a household name. Look, if you look at in South Africa, we've doubled the number of people that pledged compared to last year.
Okay, brilliant.
It really has done the rounds. You've seen everybody get involved with it on the tips of the tongues of many people. If we look abroad, some 400,000 people have gone on pledge. South Africa was in the top 10, which is fantastic.
Cool, well done.
And then we got press in the New York Times. We got into the Washington Post. We got in CNN Chile. You know, so we got all over. And in South Africa, we got on the U magazine. So look, if you get in the U magazine, I think you've made it. So I'm very happy with how it's been, and I think it's only going to get bigger and better. And it really is also thanks to the folks here at Espresso, who really have been massively supportive of what we've been doing. And I just want to say thank you very much.
You've made it cool. You've made it easy. That's been the thing. I think there is a stigma attached to veganism that a lot of us needed to get past to actually see the wealth of benefits that are attached to going veg, to become pro-veg, in fact. So what is Pro-Veg, Don? It's your first
so Pro-Veg is
we're
an international food awareness organization, and what we're trying to do is just highlight the benefits of plant-based diets and sort of try to move the food industry away from the conventional diets, which are heavy in animal products, and more towards plant-based and also cellular agriculture.
What are the advantages, seeing as we've got this opportunity and platform for going plant-based? Why has it become so important? Why are we seeing now this kind of groundswell of NGOs and non-profits and organizations like yourself coming to the fore now?
Well, I think like Pro-Veg is a good example of an organization that's sort of focusing on there's like 5 areas that they look at: sort of health, environment, justice. Taste is one of them. People think that taste is a benefit, but you get more. There's so much more food available.
It's variety, yeah.
It's variety, exactly. And I mean, let's look at the environment, for example. Organizations such as Greenpeace and WWF, they're seeing that there's a lot of destruction out there that they've noticed, and they've aligned that their mission benefits if they also tell their followers and whatnot to eat less meat. So there's a big sort of shift in the mindset of a number of big organizations, and health organizations especially have always been telling us to limit our red meat and processed meat intake, and now they're becoming more and more active in saying that it's not also just about eating less meat, but it's also about eating the right plant-based foods. And that's something that Veganuary and Pro-Veg have tried to highlight over the last month or so. And just finally, like let's look at the businesses. I think businesses are actually starting to see that there's money to be made out of this, and this changing demand that seems to be active all over the world. And right now, the plant-based meat market, say plant-based meat market, is valued at something about $4.63 billion worldwide, and it's expected to grow to
I would imagine like, that growth trajectory is what's most exciting.
UBS, which is a Swiss bank, has predicted it to get to about $85 billion in the next couple of years. So there's a massive ability for businesses to grow within this market. And you've got the likes of Clover in South Africa, which is a dairy producer, who have gone out and bought a plant milk brand called Good Hope Soy.
Yeah,
so that's very exciting for us to see. Yeah. So and Good Hope, we've made some delicious food here on the show. So yeah,
everything that we've made during Veganuary has been delicious, and it's been one of those like, oh wow, you know, people are pleasantly surprised. Yeah. Maybe we can bring it down to a personal level. What's a good way to start your plant-based journey? Maybe I can start with
Yeah, so I think for a lot of people, they think about the negative impact and they think about cutting stuff out. But I think a better way to look at it is adding more plant-based options. And I think there's a lot of things out there to help. So Veganuary is a great opportunity. There are other challenges. We can speak about the Pro Veg Veggie Challenge. There's things like Meat Free Monday and Green Mondays to get that information and just take that first step. I think that's the most important thing.
I love it. I'm seeing tacos on your
Yeah,
socks there.
it's
They
not
better
Taco
be-
Tuesday, but
Yeah, but they better be plant-based fillings. Jens, thank you so much. Congratulations on your success. And just look at ways of making this a monthly thing and not a yearly thing, because our viewers have loved it, and that's the most important thing. People are embracing it. Good luck for all of your efforts moving forward. And that, as they say, is a wrap, or a taco in this case. I hope that we've inspired you to consider adding more plant-based, and that's where it starts. Adding, not taking away, adding foods to your lifestyle, and maybe even cut out meat for a month or two just to try it. Remember, Veganuary isn't just January. Visit the Veganuary website for more delicious vegan recipes, tips, tricks on eating plans, some awesome blogs, and I think just helpful advice. And we'll certainly continue to create more amazing dishes in our Espresso kitchen.
meat.
Carne. Fleisch.
You got this!
Veg.
Gemüse.
Verduras.